Hello everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Next up for today I'm going to give you a look at a comic pack from the Legacy collection. That's this one here, which features the white Darth Vader and Princess Leia. Now before I begin this review I just want to point out that I picked this comic pack up at an absolutely amazing price. Usually in the UK these packs retail for around £13. I managed to pick this one up from a store here in the UK called The Entertainer for £6.50, which is actually less than a basic figure retails at. So you know, at that price I just had to snap this pack up. Before I get onto the figures I'm just going to read from the back. It says, the Infinity series explores tantalising what-if stories about what might have happened to Star Wars characters if events had occurred differently. In this tale, the rescue of Han Solo from Jabba's palace fails, so Princess Leia goes after Boba Fett in order to save Han. The climatic events on the second Death Star also take a different turn that sees Darth Vader changing his allegiances and fighting alongside his children. Now I have read the comic before, in full. You know, the comic that is included with the pack, you only get like a small segment of the story. I've actually read the whole comic and it is an absolutely great read. And I'll give a look at that in a moment. But first we're going to take a look at the figures. First up we've got Leia. Now if I'm not mistaken this is a kit bash of the vintage OTC Leia that was released at the beginning of this year. I think it just has a few new parts. I think it's got a new head sculpt and new hands as well. She's also included with a ridiculously oversized gun, which I'm really not too keen on at all. I think it looks like a really cheesy sci-fi weapon, so forget that. Thankfully she does indeed come with a blaster pistol, which is a little bit more to scale with Leia, so she can hold that and looks pretty good doing so. Now I'll quickly run through the articulation, but first I'm going to take the poncho off so you can get a better idea of it. Like the Endo Luke that I gave you a look at a few days ago, it unclips at the back and pulls out from the front, and then you can just take the poncho over the head like so. And just drop the pistol, if you just bear with me a sec. There we go. Put that back in the hand there. Scrap that. She doesn't hold the weapons very well, which is actually quite bad. But she's not the worst Leia I've ever had, you know. She's a decent figure without the poncho on, I think. And articulation wise she's got a ball jointed neck, ball hinged shoulders and elbows. No articulation in the wrists, a swivel waist, swivel hips, ball hinged knees and ball hinged ankles. Not my favourite figure by any means, but you know, it's not the worst. Could just have been better. There is room for improvement on this figure, definitely. I'll give you a look at the Vader now. This is definitely the best figure from this pack. It is very unique and really cool looking. Now this figure is a repaint of the vintage OTC Darth Vader that was released in 2004. So it's got all the same articulation as that guy. He's got the hinged neck that can look up and down, and can also rotate from side to side. He's also got ball hinged shoulders, those awful swivel cut elbows, which I really don't like, swivel forearms, a swivel waist, swivel hips, ball hinged knees and ball hinged ankles. Sorry, there's no articulation in the ankles. Never mind. I really do like this figure though. It does look really cool. I am actually tempted to replace the black Darth Vader that I've got standing in front of all my stormtroopers at the minute, and replacing it with this guy. I think he'd look really good amongst the stormtroopers. With Vader turning good in the comic, I think they could have probably given him a blue lightsaber, you know, but I can always give him one myself, so it's not too big of a deal. And overall it's just an absolutely amazing looking figure, you know. It's one of my favourite Darth Vaders, mainly just because it's something completely different. and is a nice step away from the usual black Darth Vaders that we see. Got enough black Darth Vaders to last me a lifetime now, so this is definitely a welcome addition. Really like the blue eyes on the helmet there, it's really nice. I'll quickly give you a look at the comic. Now, without giving too much of the story away, I'll just give you a look at the last page in the comic where you actually see the White Vader. Very cool indeed. As I said, it's not a bad read. I've seen better comics, you know. I'm a big fan of the Republic era comics, but these aren't bad. Some nice artwork in there, and the story's pretty solid as well. So I've enjoyed this review, and I'll be back with many more figure reviews soon. This will probably be my last review up until Christmas, so I want to take this opportunity to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I probably will be back sometime after Christmas to do many more figure reviews. I've got a few titanium vehicles to review as well, and as I said in my last review, I'll be attending a collector's fair at the end of this month, and no doubt I'll be getting a heap load of stuff from there, so look out for reviews on that too. So anyway, until Christmas, well, until after Christmas, keep collecting, and may the force be with you.